When Tupac got in the fight with the Hughes brothers, was that before or during the shooting of the movie, or was that after everything was done?
No, I believe they were still shooting. Yeah, because they were still shooting the movie when they let Pac go from the film. We were still shooting. Um, because that's when they brought in my dude Vontae. They brought in Vontae to play his part. So we were still shooting when he got into it with the Hughes brothers.
So how was that like for you and the cast? Y'all still shooting the movie and y'all see all that on the news. Tupac, he get in the fight with the Hughes brothers. I know that had to be crazy seeing all that going on in the media, right? While y'all still shooting the movie, seeing all that unfold in the media, them pressing charges on Tupac, Tupac going to jail. What was y'all mindset seeing all that go on?
I wasn't surprised because at that time Pac was who he was. You get me? Um, and he didn't give a fuck about shit. Like, that's one thing I could tell you about Tupac. He didn't give a fuck about media or what the consequences or none of that. I'm just gonna act off of I'm just gonna act. That's it. Um like I said, me, I wasn't surprised. Was it chatter? It probably was amongst the film crew and all that. But amongst us, as actors or whatever, I don't think anybody was surprised because I think we all knew that they really didn't want him in the movie. So we were getting the shit firsthand in daily readings when we would go to readings. You get me? Pac would always be, he would always have something to say during the readings. We would never get through a reading without him stopping and wanting to voice his opinion about his character. So we already knew it was tension. I wasn't surprised at all. But knowing who the Hughes brothers were and that they wasn't them type of dudes. They was just some normal, regular, cool dudes. They were some movie directors. You get me? They wasn't like from the streets on that aspect of nigga, fuck it. You want to fight, nigga? Let's scrap then. Yeah, I fired you from the movie. You got a problem? Let's get down. No, like we're business professionals, so I'm pretty sure that kind of fucked him up when he showed up at the set and he wanted to get down with him. Like, nigga, we finna go up here and fuck up some shit. It ain't finna be no talking, ain't finna be no, explaining. Tupac, like, nigga, we finna pull straight up there because he probably knew they're not gonna do anything. So let's just go up in there and start some shit. And that's exactly what happened.
When Tupac would do that in table readings, right, where he would stop the table reading and complain about the script, was you getting annoyed by it? Because I remember seeing an interview from the guy that played Kane, and he said that he was getting annoyed by it.
You know, cause I ain't no motherfucking actor. I wasn't no actor. So shit, I didn't give a fuck. They probably looking at it in a different way because they're actors and they need to get their lines off and do their craft or whatever. I was a rap nigga who didn't give a fuck. The shit was kind of amusing to me. I thought it was funny. I didn't get like it didn't affect me at all. But like I said, I didn't consider myself to be an actor. I just consider myself to be a nigga from the street who they wanted to play a street nigga. So a lot of table readings I didn't really fuck with. I would just sit there because a lot of my lines I ended up ad-libbing in the movie. But I didn't get annoyed. A few of us thought it was hilarious and funny because we knew it was coming. You get me? I knew it was coming every time we had a table read. Every time we would get there, I would just wait for it because I knew this nigga's not finna get through this shit. And it happened every time. And like I said, we didn't even start. Pac wasn't even a part of the movie when we started shooting because after he disrupted so many table reads, they knew they wasn't finna fuck with him. So I never saw him at the movie set when we started shooting. They had already brought in Vontae. You get me? So, and probably for him, it probably kind of pissed him the fuck off because Y'all didn't want me in this motherfucking movie in the first place because it was so quick, fast that they replaced him with Vontae. And I think, like I said, he felt disrespected because he knew the Hughes brothers. He had worked with them on previous projects and videos and shit, so to him, he probably felt like, oh, damn, that's how y'all do it. And him knowing them and working with them, knowing that them wasn't them type of dudes who wanted trouble and all that. And so I'm going to bring you trouble, motherfucker, because I know you ain't built for this shit.